why I never ignore a sound in the attic anymore. When I was 19, I was watching my cousin's place in rural Pennsylvania while they were away on vacation. It was one of those big, drafty Victorian houses, the kind that makes a noise every time the wind so much as whispers outside. Around midnight, I'm sitting on the sofa in the living room, just scrolling through my phone, when I hear this faint, rhythmic thud. It was coming from the floor above me. I froze, my heart starting to hammer against my ribs. I figured it was just the heater, or maybe a tree branch hitting the siding, but then it happened again. Thud, thud, thud. It sounded heavy, like someone was dragging a suitcase across the hardwood. My gut was telling me to bolt out the front door, but I felt stupid. I mean, I'm an adult, right? I grabbed a heavy flashlight and started walking toward the stairs, but as soon as I put my foot on the first step, the noise stopped. Total, dead silence. That silence was scarier than the noise. Every instinct I had told me that if I went up those stairs, I wasn't coming back down. I backed away, locked myself in the kitchen, and called the local police. I actually felt embarrassed. I told the dispatcher it was probably just a raccoon or something, but she stayed on the line with me. 10 minutes later, 2 officers arrived. They went upstairs with their guns drawn, while I waited by the front door, shaking. Suddenly, I heard a massive crash and shouting. They came back down, leading a man in a tattered trench coat. He'd been living in the crawl space for 3 days, but here's the part that still keeps me awake at night. One of the officers pulled me aside and showed me a heavy iron crowbar they found right at the top of the stairs. He told me the guy wasn't just hiding. He was waiting behind the door frame, positioned perfectly to hit whoever came up those steps. If I hadn't listened to that